Now, one of my favorites is what I call the talk kissing. Talk kissing is basically more of the dirty talk while you are kissing her. But the kissing is not done while you're talking. Now, you can talk kiss. Now, you can talk, and while I'm doing right now, I'm talking and petting. You know, I'm just talking. And you can do that. You can talk and you can pet and, you know, lightly kiss and light rubs. But what I want you to do is I want more action at her ear where you can talk that shit to her. Remember your cheek to her cheek right here on that side? You take that up, you come right there on that side and you talk to her. You tell her how that pussy tastes. You tell her. Now again, this is when you're having sex. This is when she's undressed. This is five play. This is all those things. Even while, you know, while she has her clothes on, you can tell her how sexy she is. Remember, dirty talk. If you have dirty talk, y'all know what I'm talking about. So you can, while you're kissing her, you can come up this way, rub her cheek and get in there and talk to her, you know. Oh my God. Oh, that pussy tastes so good, girl. You know, you talk shit to her. And while you're talking shit to her, you're taking your cheek and you're rubbing. See what I'm saying, guys? See what I'm doing? I'm talking shit to her, but I'm also rubbing the cheek. And while I'm doing that on the other side, what is this doing? Slightly rubs. Because all she can hear, so this is how it's going to look on the other side. See that? I'm just rubbing and talking, but I'm rubbing her cheek on that side. So this is what I'm doing. So I'm kissing her, and I take my cheek and I rub up her cheek. I can talk to her. And while you're talk kissing, the reason I call it talk kissing, because it's not just the fact that you're talking. While you're here talking all that shit, you can take your tongue and go around and lick the outside of her ear. While you're talking, you can come down and kiss her neck while you're talking that shit. While you're talking, you take her face, you take your hand and turn her all the way around, and then you come back from the back end. You come there and talk all that shit, and you kiss on her, and you rub her, and you can rub her and touch her, and you can guide your lips around her and still touch. So the thing about the talking kiss is definitely talking, but telling her. See, one of the things that a lot of guys don't do, they're so busy kissing, they're not talking about the experience. They're not talking about how she feels, how she tastes, how great the experience are, how she's turning you on. Because, you know, while you're kissing, you can tell her, you know what, you're turning me on and all that shit. You goddamn, you know, you talk that good shit to her that you get in dirty talk. But the thing you're doing here is you're expressing yourself, but you're also kissing her at the same time. And the kisses can go after you're talking shit right here, you can come down to the bottom of her neck and still kiss and still talk shit to her, because she'll feel the hot air and she will hear it while you are talking. Because you can come down, here you go. You can come down and you can lick the side of her neck. Like I told you, don't get it wet. Lick the side of her neck from her earlobe down to her neck. And while you're going down, you can do the French kiss, suck and blow. And then on your way up, because it's still wet, you can still talk to it. Because when you're talking, because like I say, what I want you to do real quick, go ahead and lick your hand. I'm sorry. I just want you to get an idea what she's going to go through. Lick your hand and just talk to your hand. Just talk to your hand to the part you lick. And as you can see, you can feel the hot air that's coming out of your mouth that's rubbing the wet part that you touched on. So you can do those techniques. So you can do those, her facing this way. You can do it that way. You can even do it with her facing the side. You can do side kisses. Same thing. Like you do a front kiss, but you come from the side and you kiss her that way. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to, it doesn't all, excuse me guys, it doesn't always have to be front and back. It can be side. She can be looking on the side or looking at on something. You know, she could be shopping or something and she's looking away. You can walk up and start kissing her neck this way. Take your nose and start rubbing her earlobe and rub her and then start kissing that way. There's so many different techniques that you can use that hopefully the techniques that I have shared with you today are enough to separate yourself from all the other guys who are trying to kiss women in a basic fashion. We have went through a ton of different types of techniques, tons of different ways that you can kiss, and we've even talked about the hygiene. So also what we have, I don't know if you're going to listen to this first or this last or this first, but I do want you to go over the audios that we are going to create for you as well, to go along with this. I hope that this will definitely get you past the norm that you've been doing now and showing you how to be a great kisser. These techniques will go well with the the 5 play, the fucking 101, and the dirty talk. All these things come in and combine, especially, I made you yawn, didn't I? Especially master the bedroom. It's something that will work well with all those things. So I hope you enjoyed this product. Check out the audio files, and after a while you're going to be able to make these things your own, where when you kiss, you already know how the sensation is, and it's just what you want to do on her body. And all that stuff can work with 5 play while you're going down on her. You then now you have the power to come back up and give her different types of kisses as well. So you have just elevated to new skills for those who have the 5 play and the dirty talk and the fucking 101. Well, with that being said, guys, happy and safe journey. Just remember, have fun, have fresh breath, and show her that you can kiss different than every other man out there. I'm Steve the Dean Williams. Thank you. And this is Kissing 101.